Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the show. I am your host, Pedro, and you are now watching FC Barcelona Central. Remember that if you want the inside scoop on everything Barcelona, make sure you subscribe to the channel right now. Drop a like in this video and follow me in all social medias under Orrutio. To start, Barca signed off to the international break with a dramatic 4-2 victory against Celta de Vigo earlier yesterday. The match was a clearly display of the two different versions of Hansi Flick's team. In the first half, we saw the worst recent defensive breakdowns despite a strong attack. Celta exploded the high line, making things difficult for Barcelona. In the second half, Barca and Hansi Flick clearly found the right words for the team. Barca emerged with total dominance, turning the match into a point of inflection that the German coach celebrated. In his post-match reaction, Hansi Flick said that he is very satisfied with the team before going into the break. He really appreciated what he saw in the first half. We made more mistakes than the second, and they took advantage of them. But what he saw with the ball was very good, and in the second half, they dominated. He believed that the second half gives them the boost for the next matches, and it is exactly what they needed. When you can create pressure on the biggest rival, that is definitely good, and he really liked what he saw on the second half. This ability to flip the script and take control against a fading Celta is exactly what the team needed to regain confidence heading into the last international break of the year. The undeniable hero of the night is the return of the striker Robert Lewandowski. Back in the starting lineup after his injury layoff, the Polish striker delivered a crucial hat trick that single-handedly secured the point. Remember, this was not just a performance, it was a statement after his injury. Hansi Flick also noted that he sees a very different and very positive Robert Lewandowski, and that his goals are an immense boost for his confidence and for the team standings. Hansi Flick also added that it is early to talk about next season, and that everybody knows that Lewandowski was the current situation. After the injury, he saw a very different Lewandowski, very positive, and it is good for his confidence to score 3 goals today, yesterday, and it is important for us just like last season. Lewandowski's goals helped Barcelona overcome the defensive issues and, more importantly, put pressure back on the league leaders. Speaking about them, the victory achieved a massive strategic goal, which is cutting the gap between Real Madrid and Barcelona to reduce this to just 3 points after Real Madrid slipped up and draw a match against Rayo Vallecano. Flick also mentioned in this race that normally they only look at themselves, but when you can put pressure in Real Madrid, this is really good, especially going into the break. Barcelona will now be going into the international break just 3 points behind Real Madrid, giving the squad something tangible to be proud of and fight for when they return on November 22nd to face Athletic Club. Mind you, earlier Real Madrid did not look very convincing. Xabi Alonso looks very shaky on his tactics. He does not look strong. He looks so different from the Club World Cup. I know we have one match for a Clásico in Barcelona, and that we most definitely secure that match. I'm so happy that Barca was able to go away with these 3 points after Madrid dropping 2. Now, the only black mark in this game is Frankie de Jong's red card. That's pretty much the only sour note on the evening, and it was the controversial and rigorous late expulsion for Frankie de Jong. The coach praised the midfielder, saying that de Jong game was very strong and he controlled the match. It was very important for them. He's playing, and he's also playing at a very, very good or incredible level. The red card is a blow, but Flick remains pragmatic, not noting that they will have to solve it, while players like Pedri, Rafinha, and Joao Garcia should be back in the lineup after the international break. A dramatic win, that's most certainly a massive hat trick, and the title race is back on for La Liga. Barca heads into the break on a high, ready to continue the momentum against Athletic Club. At this moment, we are sitting second on the La Liga standings, just like I said, 3 points behind Real Madrid. And for the international break, it's the Spanish national team will play 2 matches, one against Georgia and one against Turkey, which will definitely solidify and have a resolution of to see who's going to go to the World Cup. Guys, do you think that the second half turnaround against Celta de Vigo signaled the return of the dominance that we saw from Barcelona last season? Please let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll bring you another episode after we have the first day after the match. Maybe we have some injury reports here and there, but I'll keep you up to date. Our next match will be November 22nd. That's almost 2 weeks until then, but I will keep you updated with everything Barcelona. I'll keep you updated what's happening with the Camp Nou. I'll keep you updated with everything in the medical room, but until next time. So you know what that means. Visca Barça.